6:30, we will start the meeting for the Village of Webster Zoning Board of Appeals for Thursday, July 23rd, 2026. I'd like to start the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So we have two things on our agenda tonight. The first thing is a presentation for final site plan approval for, don't kill me for butchering anybody's name, Emery Caprell, owner of STM Tuned Inc. at 156 Orchard Street, tax ID 080.05-1-40, seeks final site plan approval for a change of use from a storage occupancy classification to a mercantile occupancy classification pursuant to Village Code Section 175-40B, property zone GI for general industrial. Please come up to the podium and state your name and address for the record, please.
My name is Emery Caprell. We're here for 156 Orchard Street. At EK2 Marine also, I noticed that it's stated as owner of STM Tuned Incorporated, but this is for EK2 Marine.
We'll note that for the record.
And Sean Connon, as engineer with DDS, here with obviously Emery for this application.
What was that?
DDS Companies, Hendrick Street, Henrietta. So, last we met, there was several questions and comments. We got all those submitted in writing. I trust everyone's had a chance to look at our responses to some of the comments that address the majority of the concerns that came up at our previous meeting. I'll open it up to any additional questions or comments or clarifications. I'll let Emery speak to any additional questions on the operations and stuff like that.
Yeah, fire away. I'm open book here.
All right, thank you. So I'll open up to the board for any questions for the applicant.
And some of the issues, I think, you did address them. Noise.
Yep.
So you plan on, the only time you're going to be running these, you're not gonna be repairing engines there. You're going to be testing for delivery, I take it.
Yeah, so it can go both ways, right? We plan on becoming a registered repair shop for the company Mercury Marine,
Mercury,
all the
okay.
engines and everything, so on. So is there times that we may repair an engine? Sure, absolutely. I don't want to say that that's not going to happen because it very well may. As far as delivery and things like that, yes, we'll be running for that as well. And I know noise was a concern, but kind of keep in mind that 99% of the people out there, just like people buying cars or buying boats that are quiet and relaxing. So it's not really a thing when it comes down to it. I mean, yes, if you're building race boats and things like that, it can become an issue, the noise, but that's not our focus by any means. So, generally a boat is going to be just as quiet as a car going down the road, run in or out of water.
I don't know about that, two strokes is pretty noisy.
Yeah, you can't buy a two-stroke though anymore.
So you're just doing,
It would be
New
mostly
boats?
four-stroke engines.
you're just doing four stroke?
Yeah, so you can't even buy a two-stroke engine in New York State. So and you couldn't do that for the last probably 10 years. So to come across a two-stroke engine to fix it is quite rare.
I don't know, I got a lot of them.
Bring them by, I'd love to hang out.
There you go.
But it's just not something we'd be focusing on.
Okay.
So any of these repairs will be inside the building?
Yeah, I don't have any plans on repairing boats outside. Yeah, whether
So it's
things
like-
down.
When I drove by today, I noticed, the long stretch, there's like door, garage door towards the center of the building.
Yep.
So where is that? Is that where most of the repairs would probably occur?
For now, I've had Carmen do some drawings to see what we can actually add on the back of the building that we'll present to you guys when we're ready to do that, if we do that.
Okay.
But it looks like we can get away with a roughly 4,600 square feet off the back of the building that will allow us to have 3 more doors right off the back of the building. The center door is kind of a pain for bigger boats to get them in and out of there.
Mhm.
We do pull them in and out with our Bobcat, but my boat's in and out of there, and it's 40-foot long, so.
Okay.
That's where they've been going, is right in that door.
Thank you. Anybody else from the board have any questions?
No, I mean, you did a good job of presenting answering our questions,
And they did address the lighting issue.
right?
Yes, so we're showing, building mounted lighting over the overhead doors that complies with the building code.
Now, is that something that's gonna stay on all night, or is it on a timer where it goes off after midnight, or is it?
You tell me, what is, actually, does anybody know what, these lights have to be there, what is the purpose for them?
Well, I think it's for security reasons, for
So
your
you'd want-
personnel leaving the building at night,
Okay.
has a safe passage to their car.
I would assume that if we're putting lights like that in, it would be with a motion sensor,
Okay.
because I wouldn't want them on all night unless somebody approached the building.
Right, I mean, and there's also a security factor too, so I understand that. I
Yeah.
just, I wanna make sure
Yeah,
that,
and we have lights outside of the other building now that I need to get on a timer, because I just realized they're running 24 hours. But those, maybe I can get those on a motion sensor as well. But if we put new lighting on the outside of the building, I wouldn't want them on all day, because it just wastes energy.
right,
So it would likely be on a motion sensor at that point.
right, thanks.
If that works with the town code.
I think it does.
Try to do everything as efficient as possible, so.
Any more questions from the board? Alright, so Don, correct me if I'm wrong, we've already done seeker for this project.
Yep.
We've already done a preliminary site plan approval for this project with a public hearing. So technically, we do not need to have a public hearing since we already handled it in preliminary.
Correct.
So it's just a motion for or against this application.
Right. To approve for.
Final site plan approval?
Right.
So, looking for a motion?
I'll make the motion for final site plan, a positive recommendation for final site plan approval for 156 Orchard Street.
All right, I got a motion by Peter.
Second.
I have a second by Chris. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None. Good luck.
Thank you guys very much.
Appreciate it. You guys need goat parts, you know where to find us.
You do
You go
Mercury?
first.
Yep, we will be. Yeah, so we're waiting on approvals now from Mercury Marine, so we'll be a dealer for that. We'll be stocking a lot of product for it. Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Monday?
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday, all right. See you then.
How long will it be before you're an authorized merchant?
Well, I would have hoped it would have been done by now, but,
I got a buddy that's got one that's,
it'll be pretty
it's
soon.
had a problem that no one can figure out.
Well, we can figure it out whether we're authorized or not, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the stuff they do next door, but it gets pretty wild. So, we're there. If you guys want to stop by, we'll show you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks. Thank you. Good luck.
1939 Neptune, 1.2 horsepower.
All right, so our second thing on our agenda tonight is the approval minutes for the May 21st, 2026 meeting. I can give a couple minutes if you haven't had a chance to read them.
I'll make a motion to accept.
Make a motion.
Second.
I got a Kathy motion and Larry seconding. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None.
Okay.
So my question is, do we have anything on next month's docket? Okay,
Potentially free.
okay. Thanks.
What is that date?
August 20th?
So with nothing further, I'll take a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll make that motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second by Peter, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None. Thank you.